What is up, guys? It's TheGreatWall back at it again with another video. Today we are here with another rebuild. The final team rebuild of the year will be the LA Dodgers. I know it's crazy. They won the World Series last year, so they're going last. And I know what everyone says about the Dodgers. They get all the best free agents. Everyone wants to sign there. They spend $1 billion a year. So for today's video, we are doing free agents only. Now you're thinking, oh, that must be so easy, so easy. Kind of, but kind of not. For instance, Will Smith was drafted by the Dodgers. Emmett Sheehan was drafted by the Dodgers. Freddie was signed. Glasnow was traded by the Rays. So, Mookie was traded by the Red Sox for, what's his name, for Verdugo. Yeah. But anyway, I have identified all of the players that I would like to keep that were signed as free agents. Basically, I just went into Baseball Reference and just scrolled down to transactions, and if it said signed as a free agent to the Dodgers, then they're allowed to be here. So, the players that I'm keeping are Ohtani, Yamamoto, Blake Snell, Andrew Heaney, and Roki Sasaki for the starting rotation. So 1, 2, 3. Great three-headed monster. And then we got Roki, and then all the way down here we have Andrew Heaney. Relief pitchers, Jack Dreyer, Edgardo Henriquez, Kirby Yates, Tanner Scott, Blake Trinan. Those are the ones that I saw. No catchers or closing pitchers. First base, Freddie Freeman. Second base, Hyun Kim. He was acquired in a trade. Tommy Edman. Third base, Max Muncy. And Nick Senzel, I would like to keep. He's got big potential. He might be decent. Shortstop, both of these guys were traded for. He was traded for Nick Fortes, I think it said, the catcher on the Marlins. I think that was. Mookie Betts was obviously part of a massive blockbuster deal. And I'm not counting it if they were released into free agency and then they re-signed with the Dodgers. I'm not counting that. I mean, if they went from one team to the Dodgers in free agency. Teoscar Hernandez was signed from the Mariners, I'm pretty sure. Conforto just got signed this offseason from San Francisco. Andy Podges, it says, was signed. I'm assuming it was an international free agency signing. So, it still counts. Ruiz was traded for. Alex Call was also traded for, I believe. Or he was a waiver. Some of these guys were waiver pickups. That's why they also don't count. It's just free agency only. So, we have a lot of issues. A lot of holes that need to be filled. I'm going to be trading guys like Will Smith and Tyler Glasnow and all of them for prospects because we're going to need money and a lot of it. So, yeah, that being said, we're going to start making some moves. And I'll see you guys in a bit. We're going to trade Emmett Sheehan for Kevin McGonigal straight up. We're going to trade Glasnow and Kershaw for Marek Houston, Walker Jenkins, and Riley Quick. All these trades are just to clear up cap room and get rid of players we can't use anyway, so I'm not going to keep any of these players. It's just to get rid of them. We're going to trade Brusdar Graterol, Tony Gonsolin, and I know I said I could keep Andrew Heaney. I'm not actually going to keep him. I can find better free agents right now for starting pitchers, so yeah, we're going to trade all of this for Leo Dallas State Free, just clear up a lot of room. Yeah. We're going to trade Tommy Edman, Alex Vesia, and Michael Kopech for Brady Ebel and Jesus Made. We're going to trade Miguel Rojas, Esteury Ruiz, and Kike Hernandez for, where is he? Gage Wood. We're going to trade Mookie Betts, Evan Phillips, and Giovanni Gallegos to the Reds for Cam Collier and Mr. Chase Petty. Yeah. We're going to trade David Boat and Will Smith over to the Rockies for Ethan Holiday and Charlie Condon. Yeah. We're going to trade Chris Newell, Ben Rotvort, and Anthony Banda for Jamie Arnold. That was just a salary dump. I didn't even think to talk about it, but that's fine. I'm doing a couple salary dumps. Not even salary dumps. I need roster spots, so yeah, that's that. I'm gonna trade James Tibbs, Luke and Baker, and Michael Grove for Travis Bazana. All right, so we made a bunch of signings in the free agency pool. We picked up Anthony Descalfani, Zach Jackson, Joe Kelly, JT Chargois, Yasmani Grandal, Christian Betancourt, JD Martinez, DJ LeMahieu, Garrett Hampson, and Adam Duvall. All to kind of fill out the team. It's not a good team. You'll see it in a second, but yeah, it's what we have to deal with for now. Alright, so this is what the team looks like. It is not pretty whatsoever. Our rotation, our top three is lethal. Freddie Freeman's going to drop off quick. Andy Podges is pretty good. And then it's just an immediate fall off. Honestly, don't think that we'll be a playoff team this year because there really just isn't much in the starting free agency pool, unfortunately. So we're just going to hope for the best and have some fun out there, I guess. If we don't win it this year, next year we'll definitely obviously have money to make a ton of good moves. So, yeah. Alright, this is what the rotation looks like. It's not bad for the most part. Our bullpen is horrendous, though. Tanner Scott's going to be closing it down for us. See if he can figure it out this year. And then for our lineup, Garrett Hampson in the 1 is very out of place. But, I mean, for... Alright, well, that's something. For elite hitters, and then Teoscar is going to get better throughout the season. Freddie Freeman is also going to fall off. So, I mean, I don't think this year we go very far, but next year we should definitely be a contender. So, yeah, we'll see. Alright, we were at the home run derby. Shohei Ohtani doing Shohei... Aaron Judge, what are you doing here? Wait, what are you doing? 40 home runs at the All-Star break is crazy. Oh my god. Shohei Ohtani does what Shohei Ohtani does. 2.5 ERA on the bump. He's 13-1 on the bump. Only hitting 232, which is kind of not it, but we as a team are 55-42 somehow. Shohei is carrying this team to the promised land. Yamamoto in second. I mean, both of them are phenomenal. Descalfani is getting it done on the bumps, going up a little bit, which is good. Snell, where you at, bud? Blake Snell, he's kind of meh. That's alright. No, Roki is kind of scary, but that's fine. Closing pitcher, Tanner Scott. Have a year. 2.16 ERA, 30 saves, 5 blown saves. Catcher, Yasmani, I'm expecting you to not be very good. 275 is actually not bad. We'll take that. First base, Freddie Freeman, hitting 321. Holding on for dear life. Second base is Hai-Seung Kim, hitting 296. Doing a good job. Third base, we got Max Muncy. Down to an 82, but he's okay-ish. Shortstop, we've got... Oh, yeah, it's Garrett Hampson hitting 212. Not doing very well whatsoever. Left field, we do have... what's his name? JD Martinez hitting 264, 18 home runs. Playing probably terrible defense, but that's fine. Center field, Tyler Freeman is elite for no reason whatsoever. Oscar Hernandez, I did move him to center. He's hitting 230 with 12 tanks, not bad. And then in right field, we've got Andy Podges hitting 271, not bad. Our DH obviously is Ohtani. Yeah, our team is doing a lot better than I thought we would be. So I'll see you guys at the end of the year and see if we can make it to the playoffs. So yeah. All right, so we did have some minor technical difficulties. My game crashed at the end of the season, and I lost everything. So I kind of took the footage that I had recovered, and I remade a lot of those trades, if not all of them. I made a couple extra, I think. Let's see. So free agents are all the same. Trades, these are all the trades, everyone that I did. I made a couple extra ones just to whatever. Our team is the exact same as it was that was going to head into the year. So I'll see you guys at the All-Star break, and we will go from there. Alright, we're at the home run derby. Our team is not doing the way it should be. Otani's doing pretty well, like he normally does. In the other sim, we were 54 and something, and we're ahead by a lot. Sorry about the thing, the lighting. It's specific times the light comes through my window, whatever. But we're not doing as well as we did last time, unfortunately. All-star voting, we don't have any starters. Blake Snell doing his job. Otani doing a job. Yamamoto doing a job. Come on, Roki. There you go. Roki doing a pretty decent job. And then what about Descalfani's not doing the greatest of jobs. Yeah, Tanner Scott not doing well. And the other one, I know it might sound crazy. Tanner Scott had like a 2.1 ERA with 30 saves, and Descalfani had like a 2 ERA. It was insane. Ben Rice is on this team. Catcher is Yasmani, who is not doing very well. And the other one, I'm pretty sure he was doing better. First base, Freddie Freeman going down a lot faster. He was doing better in the other sims. Second base, Hyseung Kim not doing very well. Did better in the other one. So it really is just a matter of our guys aren't performing as well as they did last time. And we're getting kind of hurt because of it. Garrett Hampson's not doing bad. He's doing better than he did last time. JD Martinez doing about what he was doing last time. Teoscar is doing better than he did last time. And Andy Podge is doing about what he did last time. Otani. Yeah. So I don't know if this is a playoff team, to be completely honest. I'm not signing any of these guys. But yeah, there's going to be a tight race to the playoffs. I don't think we're going to make it to the playoffs this year. I think next year is our year, so we're just going to get to the end of the season. We finished 85-77, which somehow makes us a playoff team. I don't know how. We are the 5th seed somehow. Just a very weak National League wildcard race, I guess. I've had teams that won like almost 90 games not making it. Blake Snell did a job. Good for him. Otani 6.7. Teoscar with a 6. Anyone else? Did anyone else do anything of importance? Holy, we had no one. We had not a single hitter besides those two do well. Blake Snell did a great job. How did Otani do on the bump? 3.1 isn't bad. Yamamoto with the 2.5's got to get better. Come on, Roki, please be on here. So we just did not perform. Unfortunately to say, we are a playoff team somehow, but who did we win awards with? Blake Snell, Cy Young, Gold Glove, Andy Podges. I'm not even going to play it all if we get into an elimination spot and we get eliminated, so be it. So, yeah. I'm going to go put together the roster and we'll get to the playoffs. Alright, Shohei Otani versus Freddie Peralta Game 1 is a dub. Yamamoto versus Woodruff Game 2 is a loss. Snell versus Quinn Priester Game 3 is a loss. Our season is over. That's okay. We are looking forward to the free agency pool. Padres beat the Yankees. Yeah. So obviously we are looking forward, Max Scherzer to the Hall. Are looking forward to the free agency pool, which was the whole point of this. So that's why I didn't want to like kind of give ourselves a chance or like, you know, hop into games and win. Because I want to build an actual good team here. So this is going to be the first non-1-year rebuild in probably a couple videos. So that being said, we'll start making some moves. Alright, and we do have a stacked free agency class. We got guys like Kyle Tucker and Bo Bichette who are definitely going to be on our hit list. Yeah, a lot of good players here that we're going to be looking to pick up. So yeah, we're going to hopefully get a few of these guys and build an actual World Series winning roster. We have $192 million in the budget, which is insane considering how much money we are currently spending, but Dodgers got money, so yeah. Alright, so we do miss out on Bo Bichette, which hurts a lot because that was one of our big targets we were going after, unfortunately. Looks like we're going to have a do-or-die chance against Kyle Tucker, too. We need Kyle Tucker in the worst way possible. Come on, please, Tucker. Come to the Dodgers. Please, I offered you so much money. And we do miss out on him too. So we missed out on 2 of our 3 big targets. We're in trouble here. And now for the other one, which was Eugenio Suarez. Please don't dub us. Come on. We need you in a big way. Okay, so we do get Eugenio Suarez. We offered him a bag, so it is what it is. We get someone. So yeah. All right, big decision here for, I think it's Trent Grisham, who will be sliding over to left field if we do get him. Please, big money, big money. We do sign Trent Grisham. Also gave him a bag, but it was needed. It was much needed. So yeah, we got another good guy. So I feel better about our odds now, to be honest. So yeah. All right, big contract decision. We've got two players here that I just offered. So hopefully we got one of them at least. All right, so someone is signing. Who is it? It is going to be Dylan Cease. All right, that's perfect. That is perfect. This is probably one of the bigger moves of the offseason if we can get it to go through. And we can. It's going to be Ryan O'Hearn, who had a phenomenal year in the game. He's up to an 87 overall. So, yeah, he hit 292 last year with a 890 OPS. He's going to bring some much needed first base help with the downgrade of Freddie Freeman. So, yeah, we'll take it. All right, we do add Tyler Kinley. I think there's two more guys left, and I think that's it for our free agency class. Wasn't the best that I think we could have done, but it is what it is. I mean, we got who we got. We also get Ryan Helsley. I figured we might as well take a shot on him. And then James McCann is coming to the team to upgrade our catcher spot. So yeah, going into the season, this is what our team looks like. I'm going to obviously have Roki Sasaki here, not Descalfani. He's going to be in the pen. Polanco obviously there. Max Muncy is going to become a bench bat. Same with Freddie Freeman. James McCann behind the plate with Yasmani as a backup. And then Freddie or someone else is going to be a DH. I don't know who yet. But yeah, honestly, this team, I think this is a World Series team. Our starting rotation is phenomenal. So yeah, we should be good enough to win a World Series. So yeah. All right, we're at the Home Run Derby, and our team is definitely playing like we're worth $1 billion. Shohei's hitting the shit out of the baseball, which is what we like to see. Also pitching very well, so there's that. All-star voting, Trent Grisham in center. No other starters, which is crazy to me. Blake Snell's in second, though. We'll take it. Anybody else? Literally anybody else. Dylan Cease in his first year. Not bad. Shohei Ohtani. Obviously, we just saw him. He's okay. Yamamoto, I need better from you. He's going down already, which is disgusting. Yeah, not too hot. I wanted Matt Strom. He didn't come here, so yeah. Emilio Pagan is doing a somewhat pretty good job for the most part. 31 saves, 5 blown saves, 3.3 ERA is not bad. Catcher, James McCann holding it down, doing what we need him to do. Ryan O'Hearn hitting 324 up to an 89 with a potential now. Second base, we do have Jorge Polanco hitting 287, doing a pretty good job. Third base, Eugenio Suarez hitting 240, 19 tanks. Not terrible. Short, Ha-Seong Kim 266 with 10 bombs. 20. Oh, that's Ha-Seong Kim, not Hai-Seong Kim. My apologies. Hai-Seong Kim 250 with 6 home runs. He's doing a good job at short. Left field, Teoscar is back in his normal position. 250 with 20 tanks, not bad. Trent Grisham 265 with 19, having a good season. And then in right field, we do have Andy Podges hitting 260. And obviously our DH, Shohei Ohtani hitting 282 with 37 home runs. Oh, that was a lot. Our team is 58 and 38. We are one game ahead of the Padres, and this is a insanely tight race, which is crazy considering we're at 60 wins, which we're probably number 1 and 2 in the league. The Cubs at 57. Okay, never mind. We're not doing that well compared to these guys, but that's fine. That being said, we'll get to the playoffs. We're gonna get through this quick because there's no draft, no nothing else. So I'll see you guys then. All right, we finished 91 and 71. We win the division by 2 games. Not a great season, honestly. I feel like we started off very well and then we kind of closed down a little not great. Blake Snell did very well. Shohei Ohtani did a hell of a job. Jonathan Aranda hit 320 for the Nationals. I'll accept it, I guess. All right. Otani being all the way down here is kind of crazy. 5.7 for him. Trent Grisham with a 5.5. Good year. Ryan O'Hearn with a 4. Jorge Polanco with a 3.6. Kind of expected more, to be honest. Blake Snell with a 4.2 had a great year. Otani with a 3.2. Dylan Cease with a 2.9. Yamamoto with a 1.7. 17-7 did pretty well. Yeah, but not the greatest season, I would say. Cy Young, Blake Snell. Did he win it back-to-back? Otani wins MVP yet again. Snell did win it back-to-back. Good for him. Yeah, that being said, we are going to put together a playoff team and then hop in, and this is the year we're going to take seriously, so, yeah. Alright, so just so you guys can see the team, everyone here was signed by either me or the team in real life. This is a good team. It's not the greatest team we've ever put together, but it is a good team. So, yeah, that being said, let's hop in. Alright, we are taking on the Padres in the first round. Otani versus Framber Valdez, game 1. Is a W. 1-run W, but a W. Blake Snell versus King, game 2. We are moving on. Atlanta, Yamamoto. Actually, I'm going to go fix the rotation, I think. I'm going to go take a look and see what we can do. Alright, we couldn't do anything because of the short rest. So, Yamamoto versus Schwellenbach, game 1. Is a dub. Cease versus Lopez, game 2. Is a dub. Why is... Oh, Roki Sasaki is not in the rotation, so yeah, that will definitely help us out. Sasaki versus Sale is a loss. Otani versus AJ is a W. We are moving on to face Milwaukee. I think Otani should be ready to go, so we're going to fix our rotation. Alright, Otani versus Freddie Peralta, game 1 is a dub. Snell versus Woodruff, game 2 is a loss. Yamamoto versus Priester, game 3 is a dub. Cease versus Mizraowski, game 4 is a loss. Peralta versus Sasaki, game 5 is a W. Otani to send us to the World Series versus Woodruff is a loss. We are going on to a game 7 versus Quinn Priester. We got Blake Snell on the bump. Hopefully Blake Snell can get us a job done. We are the away team. Blake Snell, just have a masterclass performance. Otani is dog tired, but I need him to hit for us. We put up 4 in the first. Snell, you just pitch like you have a lead. Just pitch like you have a lead. Pitch like it's nothing, and we're trying to throw a complete game shutout. Come on.
Take your base, ball 4. He's safe!
Yes. Snell, there we go. All right. He's getting himself into a lot of trouble, but he's working out of it. He gives up a home run. That's all right.
He's safe.
Let that be it. Thank you. We get 1 back. That's what you like to see. All right. Snell, any... they score 1. All right. Snell's done. Snell is done. He didn't have his best. Sir Anthony Dominguez, I need you to get me an out. Thank you. We put up 2 more. That's what we like to see. Sir Anthony, I need you to... All right, defense. Can we figure this out, guys, please? Relax. There we go. We put up 2 more. The offense does not want to take a chance at losing this at all. Sir Anthony, you're done. I'm going to put in Ryan Helsley. See if he can just get us through this last couple innings.
3. Ball 4. Take your base.
They're scoring 1.
3.
All right. We're moving on to the World Series. Offense came alive. That being said, I think Otani pitched this game. So, yeah, we're going to have Otani back on the bump for game 1 against the Mariners. So, going to fix the rotation, and then we'll hop into it. All right. Otani versus Logan Gilbert is a loss. Snell versus Wu, game 2 is a win. Yamamoto Kirby, game 3 is a win. Cease versus Castillo, game 4 is a win. We are 1 game away from a beautiful defeat of the Mariners to win the World Series. Who is on the bump for this one? I think it's Sasaki. It is Roki. We're gonna go with Otani. We gotta go with Otani. All right, Otani, good job. We get 1. There we go. He's going to give a home run to Cole Young. Out of all people, he's going to give a
3.
double to Ahmed Rosario. They're going to score another one. They're going to score another one. Otani, tighten it up, buddy. All right. Might seem stupid, but we're going to go to Hiroki Sasaki right now. Yeah,
3.
and just hope for the best.
3. Ball 4, take your base.
Come on, guys.
3.
There we go. We take a lead for the first time in a couple innings. Double play. There we
3.
go. We got to make Kyle Tucker pay. We get 2.
3.
Yes, Sasaki. Just keep fighting. Keep working out of innings. All right, he's done. Zach Jackson, please. Ground out. Ground out. Fly out. Huge. We get 3 right there. Yes.
3. Take your base. Ball 4.
They're going to score 1. Zach Jackson gets out of it, though. We are going to bring in our closer. Do I want to bring in Emilio Pagan? He's a little tired, but he's going to work through it. They get a single,
3.
a strikeout. I'm going to hop in just in case there's a double play. I want to get the final out. They do have Zach Neto. You should have never left, or not left. You shouldn't have gone to the Mariners, Mr. Kyle Tucker. You should have came to the Dodgers. We could have been an absolutely fantastic franchise if you would have joined our team. We would have won 700 games. Not actually, obviously it's impossible, but we would have been elite
Strike.
with Kyle Tucker on this team. Obviously, we
0-1.
were elite anyway. We're about to win a World Series, but
Aye.
Kyle Tucker could have been a part of that. Could have been a part of that. There's one. Well, there's out number 2. Cole Young, you can go sit down. Go take a seat, bud. And then they've got Ahmed Rosario up. Is he going to be the final victim? I believe he is.
2.
Oh, yeah, let's sit him down nice and easy. Yes, we are World Series champions. The Dodgers have done it. Something that's been said a lot in the last few years. So, yeah, we get a job done. We hit Brian Wu. Shohei Ohtani got hit a lot, but he also got his runs back. So, you know what? We'll accept it. Sasaki gets a dub after giving up no runs. After a very rough outing, 6 hits for both him and Ohtani. Yeah, but we got a job done. We had 4 less hits than the Mariners, but we somehow managed to come away with the World Series. Yeah, we had, what was that, 5 home runs at least in that game? That's insane. We get it done. Who are the award winners? O'Hearn wins World Series MVP. Ohtani wins playoff MVP. Thank you, Ryan O'Hearn, for coming through. I don't know how Shohei doesn't win it. Honestly, after the performance he had in the World Series, he had 4 home runs in the World Series with 6 hits and 19 at bats. I don't know how he didn't win it, but that's fine. That is fine, I guess. Yeah, actually, O'Hearn did have a hell of a World Series. That being said, though, this is the final team. Everyone take a nice look at it. This is the team that got it done. So, yeah, that being said, that is the last MLB team rebuild challenge, whatever. Obviously, I have some more rebuild ideas in the bank, so we're going to be doing those. So, the rebuilds aren't going away. That being said, thank you guys as always for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace.